It's time to cook with the quarantine. Hi guys, today we're making taco lasagna. It's time to cook. Okay, so I've preheated the oven to 350, and now I'm going to spray down my pan and set this on the side. I'm choosing to use this one just so I can make a small batch, and with the leftover meat and everything, I'll just eat as regular tacos. Alright, so the next step is to cut up my vegetables, and I'm going to use the onion only because I have it. So I'm going to cut this, and now I'm going to cut up my tomato. Now to cut up my bell pepper. Alright, now it's time to cook the vegetables, so I'm going to put in my olive oil. And then I'm going to throw in the onions and bell peppers. And I'm just going to saute these for a few minutes. Alright, now that my onions and peppers are all fragrant, I'm going to add in some turkey. And I'm going to add in some beef. If I can get it out of the pack. Alright, so we're going to stir this around and cook it until it's brown. As this is cooking, I'm going to season the meat. Season it however you like. I'm just using salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Alright, so I'm going to drain this and put half of it in the refrigerator and save for later, because I definitely don't need all of this. This is about 2 pounds mixed with a 2-pound mixture of ground beef and ground turkey. So again, I'm going to drain and put half of this away. So now it's time to finish this. I'm going to add in the water, and I'm going to add in the taco seasoning and give this a good mix. Alright, so the light over my sink went out. I have to figure out, well, it didn't go out, it fell. So I have to figure out how to put it up. So excuse how dark the video is. But anyway, now I'm going to drain my corn. The recipe calls for fresh corn, but I didn't have any, so I'm using canned. And I'm also going to drain my black beans. Not a fan of black beans, but it's a summer of experimenting, so why not? Alright, so now I'm going to stir in the black beans, the corn, and the diced tomatoes. And I'm using the ones with habaneros in it because I like spicy. So I'm going to stir this all together real good. So I'm definitely getting my vegetables in with this meal. So the recipe also calls for refried beans. So I'm going to throw these in this pot just to warm them up a tad. That looks so gross. So as usual, I made more than anticipated. And so what I decided to switch pans instead of using the circle one. So now it's time to layer everything. I'm going to take my tortilla shells and lay 2 of them down on the bottom. Actually, I'm going to move the camera. After the layer of tortilla shells, I'm going to put down some beans. And I'm also not a fan of refried beans, so I'm only going to put this on one side and spread this out. Although it might be good. We'll see. After the beans, I'm going to do a layer of the meat vegetable mixture. Now I'm gonna do a layer of cheese, and I'm using the Fiesta blend. So for the final layer, it's supposed to be 2 tortillas and cheese, but I only have 1 left, so I'm just gonna sit it right in the middle and put cheese over it. And I need some more cheese. Let's get some. Alright, so the next step is to cover this with aluminum foil. And it's ready for the oven. Alright, so the timer just went off. I'm going to take this out of the oven. Take the aluminum foil off. Ooh, it smells so good. And now I'm going to put it back in the oven, but this time I'm going to set my oven to broil. So I'm going to put it under the broiler for about 2 or 3 minutes. Let's listen to it talk in the oven. Alright, so here is the finished product. It smells so good. Looks good too. Alright, time for my favorite part. I'm gonna dig in. I'm deciding to eat it with some fresh tomatoes and some sour cream. So I'm gonna get some tomatoes and sour cream and then get a good forkful. This is really good. And even though that bite had some of the beans in it, even the beans aren't so bad in here. So I'm gonna enjoy this, I know. I really like the crunchy top. I hate that I ran out of shells, tortilla shells, but that's okay. Still good. More than good, actually. One of the top meals, I'd say. One of the best recipes that I found. Well, as usual, I'm going to finish eating, and I'll see you guys in the next video.